All right. The importance of exercising with or to prevent diabetes. My name is Asiya Amsterdam. Who am I? I'm a woman wearing many, 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 many hats, just like most of us. I'm a personal trainer for 18 years. I have PCOS. I am a food lover and an emotional eater. So I think a lot of people can relate to that. I'm just trying to see how this kind of works. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yep. Okay. Got to skip. Let me see how this works. Oh, we already went through that part. Oh. Oh, we're going really fast.
Yeah.
How do I pause? Yeah, there we go. Okay, prioritizing your health over pride and old habits. I'm pretty sure that all of us are dealing with a certain type of pride when it comes to. You want to come in? Come in. Welcome. Yeah, a lot of us are dealing with a certain type of pride when it comes to having to make certain changes in our lifestyle when it comes to either our diet or our physical health, right? So a lot of times we're going to feel a little bit of weakness, failure of lifestyle, the things that we used to, the things that we grew up with, right? I am myself Indonesian Surinamese, born and raised in Amsterdam. I grew up with lots of flavors in our culture, soul food, and I'm pretty sure that's here too. The only thing is, we already know that a lot of the things that we eat is not beneficial or nutritional enough for us, whether you have diabetes or not, right? So therefore, it is the certain choices that we make at a family cookout or Christmas dinner or birthday parties. We have to choose between yams. We have to choose between macaroni and cheese, collard greens, cornbread, what else? Dressing. And it's all so good, but unfortunately, it's not good for us, for our bodies, right? So at the same time, we got to make certain choices when we are at the family function. I don't necessarily want to say you got to cut everything out, but you got to be more mindful. So in order for you to be able to change those old habits is to really think of, why is this important to me, right? So I'm trying to skip to the next. Oh, there it was already.
Oh, yeah, you can probably go up and then skip to the frame that you're looking for.
Okay,
So,
but it won't pause.
But it won't,
That's what I was trying to get.
see.
Yeah, so there you go. Change won't happen unless you change. That's just as simple as that, right? But in order for us to be able to change, we got to start with our mindsets. Now, a lot of people would say it's 80% diet, 20% exercising, which is totally great. But at the same time, when you make that diet change or when you make that exercise change and you change that drastically, you're going to fall off the wagon. How often have we start and fell off, start and fell off, start and fell off again? Right? So for me, what I'm trying to teach my clients is to try to change your mindset. Learn to try to understand, why do I need to make those changes? Why is it important to me? Now, I have a very, very big reason. And I want you to write down your reason. For starters, you can start with writing down your reason. Why is the change for you important? Why is the lifestyle change for you important? In the meantime, I'm going to talk about, it takes 21 days for you to be able to change a new habit. So the habits that you've been having, no matter how old you are, it takes still 21 days for you to be able to make a change in those habits. After those 21 days, you have 90 days for you to be able to see and feel any type of result or change in those habits before it becomes your new normal, right? So it takes time. Like, we got to realize, like, we have been years with not exercising. We have been going on years with not eating the right nutrition. So we cannot expect that it's going to happen overnight, right? So just because you made up your mind, okay, tomorrow I'm going to do it, then it's really going to happen. Unfortunately, it just don't work like that. Your body needs time and your mind needs time to process all that. I'm about to my 21 days. That was my 90 days. Write down your why. And here you can read a little bit over why writing your why is so important. For me, my why is important because I'm suffering from PCOS. When you're suffering from PCOS, you have a high risk of being pre-diabetic or having diabetes, which comes with high blood sugars, high blood pressures, insulin resistant. Unfortunately, infertility, one of the main reasons. I've been trying, which is my why, which is my main reason into why I need to stay consistent with my healthy habits, with my healthy habits, with staying physical active. So it's not even the days when I don't feel like it. Yeah, I'm a personal trainer and I'm disciplined, but I'm more disciplined because of my reason, right? So I often also say it's great to have those goals, but if you don't have a deep down reason onto why you need to make those changes, you still will fall off the wagon. Anybody care to share their reason why they need to make the changes?
I know for me, like, I started, like, the tail end of 2023.
Mm-hmm.
It was more, I think, just how I felt in my body. Like, energy-wise, I was having brain fog. I just didn't feel good. So I'm like, okay, I need to make some consistent changes so I can just feel better overall. And obviously look better at, I have my things about myself that I would like to change. And it's like, okay, well, it's about time you start doing those things versus just, like, always talking about it.
Right. Anybody else care to share?
For me, I'm getting older, and I want to live a long time.
Yeah.
You know, and again, I know we talked about it before everybody came in, but last year, beginning of the year, my father passed away, and right after, they tried to tell me I had diabetes. So that was my why I needed to change my habits so that I can live longer for my children.
Right.
And that cycle will not repeat.
Right. You're going to break the cycle.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and then a lot of people may not realize, but often diabetes runs in the family. For me, it runs on both sides of the family, including cancer, including high blood sugar. So I am already at high risk, and that's why it's important to me to, maintain that healthy lifestyle, maintain a healthy weight, maintain physical activity, because I don't want a lifestyle with medication. I don't want a lifestyle that I feel that I am suffering from this or that, or like I'm trying to reduce all of that and try to prevent is better than curing, right? How do we change our habits? How do we change our pride and old habits? You are what you think. You got to take action and kiss. Now, this is not your typical kiss, of course. Oh, that was too quick. There we go. You are what you think. You got to start eliminating negative self-thoughts, doubt, and talk. Turn the way you see and talk to yourself into power. So, like I mentioned earlier, it's very often that when people have diabetes, that, let me skip back real quick. That when people are having diabetes, that people are thinking that they lacking in certain things in their lifestyle, that they failed. But a lot of kids actually grow up with diabetes not knowing. So, as a kid, you don't really have a say-so in what you're eating and whatnot. So therefore, it's up to, our grown folks to break that cycle, like she mentioned, and to take action. And it starts with talking nicely to yourself, making just those little changes for yourself, and talk, not per se talk nicely, but also think nicely of yourself. Just not because somebody is super skinny, is super slim, is super fit, may not have diabetes. She or he might have diabetes too. And somebody that may be on a heavier side might be super, super healthy. So it's also, something that you want to take in consideration. It's not a race. Nobody is the same. Everybody is different. And the journey for everybody is different. Take action. Implementing the knowledge you receive from your healthcare professional. Of course, people with diabetes or people that are diagnosed with diabetes, they often get tips, tricks on what to do, what not to do, what to eat, what not to eat. But at the same time, are we really implementing it, or are we just going to let it one ear in and one ear out? So what's the point of having a primary healthcare doctor or having a professional in hand if you're not utilizing the knowledge that they're giving to you, right? Even on the internet is free. Basically, everybody has access to the internet. We have smartphones. Nobody is really actually smarter than us. Google knows everything, right? So you can literally find anything that you need to know on how to be able to take care of yourself and how to get better, healthier and all of that. All that knowledge is out there for you to grab, start implementing it. Yeah, knowledge is key, but only if you implement it, right? Plan and prepare. So you got to start planning ahead of time. You got to prepare yourself mentally before you're really going to take action, before you're actually implementing your new diet, before you're implementing your new workout plan or your steps that you're going to take and stuff like that, right? So you got to plan and prepare ahead of time. Once you're ready in your head, you're able to do it. You're ready to be able to do it physically. And then keep it simple. One day at a time, one meal at a time, one step at a time, and one workout at a time. Sometimes you just get too overwhelmed with all the things that you need to do in order for you to be able to stay and maintain healthy, right? We just had a cooking course. It's great if you're going to implement all of the foods, but then maybe you don't have enough time or energy to actually get into the exercising. Maybe the exercising is more your thing, and the food you need to make like more baby steps. So what I like to do when it comes to food, sometimes I cook for my spouse and myself. Sometimes I meal prep for myself, but sometimes I cook for the both of us or for the entire family, right? But I know that certain things that they eating, I'm not supposed to eat. So what I do is I make small changes right there. Instead of the yams, I'll eat my steamed sweet potatoes. Instead of regular pasta, I eat my protein pasta. So you don't necessarily have to make one meal and another meal for you and another meal for that person. You can literally make little changes, which already makes a big difference, right? Am I pausing it?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, it's paused. Start planning and preparing to take action. Oh, there we go. Start planning and preparing to take action. Keep it simple. Once again, plan your meals weekly. Prepare your meals ahead of time. For me, this helps so much, not just only in my pockets, because, when you just go every day into the store, you just grab, you're going to end up spending way more versus when you plan your meals ahead of time. I'm not per se saying that, meal prepping is not for everybody. Most people or a lot of people like to eat every day something fresh, which is totally fine. But when you start planning ahead of time, you can make your groceries ahead of time. You can look up your coupons and your deals ahead of time. So you can save them coins and you will never waste no money. You won't waste no money and you won't waste no food. Now, preparing your meals ahead of time for me helps a lot because often what a lot of people suffering with is, 12 o'clock, may need to eat, but I'm not really hungry. So now they're going to wait until they're actually hungry when you're actually too late to eat. You got to eat on time before you actually feel hungry. When you feel hungry and you still got to eat, you often overeat when you're going to consume more sugar, more carbs, and something that your body don't need, right? So when you prepare your meals on time and you set certain times for yourself to eat, you can always be on time. You never have to worry about you're too late or whatever the case may be, right? Especially when you're already dealing with diabetes and you have to measure your blood sugar, you're always going to be on time when you meal prep ahead of time. So you can either choose to meal prep your breakfast, you can meal prep your lunch, you can meal prep your dinner, whatever fits best in your schedule. You know, some people have more time in the morning so they can, you know, prep some things for the lunch and dinner time. Some people have more time at nighttime so they can prep breakfast for the next morning or whatever the case may be. Plan what days, what time, and how long you are going to exercise. Even your workouts, you got to plan ahead of time. Even if you can only commit to two times a week, right? 2 times is more than no times. Agree? So even if you're only doing 2 times, let's say Tuesday and Thursday, still commit to those days, still commit to the same hours. If that's 7 o'clock in the morning, wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to be able to get yourself ready for a 7 o'clock in the morning workout before you go to work, and on every Tuesday and on every Thursday. This will stay, when you stay consistent with that, you're going to see results regardless. Make daily habit changes such as taking the stairs instead of the elevator. Who loves to shopping? I know I love to go to the mall, but I know I love to take the escalator and the elevator all the time. Why would I do that if I have healthy legs, right? Get them steps in, walk them stairs. You don't need to take the elevator or, you know, because we still healthy. So use whatever is still healthy to keep yourself going. This already can make a big, big difference. Some people work in a big office building where they have elevators. Take the stairs. Some people like to go around the corner to the convenience store, which is maybe only a 2-minute drive and maybe only a 7 to 10-minute walk. Get them steps in. 10 minutes out. 10 minutes in, it's already a 20-minute walk, right? And another thing, set a goal for your daily steps. So I have not really an active day besides working with my clients. I do that from home or at the gym. But overall, I sit a lot behind my laptop, and I don't actually get a lot of steps in for somebody that's a physical trainer, right? So for me, I set my goal for 8,000 steps a day. Some people already make 8,000 steps a day at their job. So set your goal for 10,000 steps a day or 12,000 steps a day just to get some extra work in, right? And plan what time of the day you're going to implement a 30 to 60-minute walk. And if you find it boring, involve your family. Come on, kids, let's go. Either take your bike, take your skates, take your step, or whatever it is that you want to take, go on the stroll and go out for 30 to 60 minutes. It's healthy for everybody. You can even drag your spouse with you because I feel like, come and support me, help me, you know, let's take about whatever the next future that we're going to have next year, or the next house that we're going to buy, or whatever conversation you want to spark up during those walks, right? So try to involve your family to keep you motivated, to keep you consistent, and to hold you accountable because they love you, right? So let's try to make it a family function. Let's see. Why is exercising so important? I mean, this is a whole list, but I'm pretty sure that everybody already knows this list, right? Everybody can imagine why exercising is so important, because at the same time, everybody that goes to the doctor, they will tell you to exercise more. They will tell you to look out for your diet and whatnot. Blood sugar control, weight management, improved insulin and sensitivity, cardiovascular health, stress reduction, muscle strength, endurance, improves mental health. So now I want to touch on improving mental health. I want to touch on cardiovascular health as well. And I want to touch on stress reduction. So the thing is, when having diabetes, you're also dealing with high cortisol levels, which is stress hormones. Your stress hormones loves to storage fat around the waist, fat around the tummy. So when your stress levels are high, guess where it all goes? It goes all around the waist. And when we're young, like I would say teenage years, you don't really be thinking about stuff like that. But once you start living on your own, having to pay your own bills, dealing with life, having kids, or whatever the case may be, the stress level will go up and up and up. Now we're talking about work stress, relationship stress, friendship stress, whatever the case may be. exercising will help to reduce all of that. And then again, it will improve your mental health, because that stress level, once that stress level is down, your mental health will improve as well. It goes hand in hand. Now, when that is down, your cardiovascular, your heart health will be improved as well. Now, a lot of people may not know, but of course, your heart health is important. But when you're suffering from diabetes, pre-diabetic PCOS, you are in risk of having heart health issues. A lot of people that have heart health issues can get denied for certain surgeries. That's bad, because you need that surgery for whatever reason. You need that surgery, right? But you can't do it because your heart is not healthy enough. So how is it possible that you're not taking care of your own heart, right? You wouldn't let your partner cheat on you. Why would you cheat on yourself? Make sense? I mean, your heart is the one main muscle that keeps you going every single day. Without that muscle, you're not capable of doing anything. So, yeah, that's why there are so many reasons why exercising is important. But I feel like mental health, stress reduction, and cardio health is definitely one of my top main things of why I think that exercising is important. Exercise resources. Now, of course, you can do exercises at home. Of course, walking is exercising. Riding a bicycle is exercising. Am I pausing it? Yeah. Riding a bicycle is exercising, taking the steps, whatever not, right? But if you want to take it up a notch and you really want to get into fitness, you can also choose for swimming. You can choose for yoga. You can choose for Pilates. Those are all low-intensity workouts where you work out your entire body. If you're really looking into losing that fat, I'm not per se talking about losing weight, but losing fat, which will help improve your blood sugar, which will help improve your heart health, etc., then you can definitely take a look into going into the gym. You can go into the gym and figure it out on your own. You can go to the gym and get a personal trainer. You can stay at home and do exercises that you find online on TikTok, YouTube, anything. Or you can choose to work out with a professional also from home. Now, working out with a professional is beneficial because she or he will help you to stay committed, stay consistent, stay motivated, stay accountable, but also to perfect your form. You may not know how to actually perform certain exercises or what groups you actually need to use to make certain exercises or do certain exercises, right? So that's where benefits of using a personal trainer or a professional comes into play. I find it more important to get that in. Easy exercises that you can do at home: skater jumps, burpees, high knee marches, gorilla rows. Now, all these exercises, you can modify them into, low intensity exercises. These are exercises that you can easily find online. You can easily find them on TikTok, on Instagram, or whatever not. People with diabetes often may not have the ability to be able to get on their legs and get on their knees. Maybe people that are older, suffering from, joint pain and stuff like that. You can easily get a great workout in from the comfort of your chair. There's literally no excuse. Instead of Netflix and chill, Netflix and work out, right? Why you need to chill? Like, okay, chilling is important too. I love to chill some now and then. But, if you binge watching a TV show that just came out and there's 3 seasons, what you're going to do? 3 seasons, sit still and do nothing? You can easily get this exercise in while you're doing a Netflix and no chill, right? Let's see. Benefits of exercising with a trainer. I already mentioned a few. You always have somebody to check out your form, your performance, accountability. Never have to do it alone. Variety, motivation to push you through. Often I work out during the day. I work out with my clients online. I have some clients that I see in the gym, but I also exercise by myself in the gym. And when I have to exercise by myself in the gym, boy, I have it, I'm struggling. Why am I struggling? Because it's like, why do I have to do it by myself if somebody can be there with me and hold me accountable, right? And at the same time, I'm struggling, not per se just to get through the workout, but it's just sometimes it just be so boring. Sometimes it just be so, okay, I'm doing this exercise. And yeah, your music can come into play, but sometimes it's just really hard to push yourself through, especially on the days when you don't feel motivated. You can't feel motivated every single day. I'm not motivated every single day. I'm disciplined, but not motivated every single day, right? So that's, one of my main benefits, what I would say, to work with a professional. Stop going. Pause. These are some of my food hacks. I know she had mentioned already so many things on nutrition. But for me, what helps a lot is waking up early enough that I have enough time before I even start my day that I have to do, right? So I start my day with a high protein breakfast in the first hour of waking up. This is my 80-20% rule. I eat 100% clean on 2 days a week, 80% clean on 3 days a week, and then the other remaining 2, I eat 60% clean because I like a glass of wine, or I may eat a slice of pizza, or I may go to a birthday party and I don't want to feel left out and not eat anything, right? So this is how you can modify for yourself and check for yourself, like, oh, okay, so I know I have a birthday party coming up. I know I'm going to eat this and that, and I want to order this and that. I don't want to restrict myself. Cool, but be mindful in the rest of the day. So keep a clean breakfast, keep a clean lunch, and if your dinner is gonna be with your friends or your family, and you have a birthday dinner or whatever, and it comes with dessert and cocktails, do that too. But the next day, do it then a little bit better. Like I mentioned earlier, 1 day at a time, 1 step at a time, 1 meal at a time, 1 workout at a time. For those who don't know how to present your plate, this is what my plate really looks like. Half of it would be vegetables, quarter of it would be carbs, and the other quarter would be protein. My meal prep, high protein meal prep, and this is my stir fry broccoli. So I love broccoli. I know I need broccoli. I need green vegetables in my life because I have PCOS. So what I do is I steam extra broccoli on the side for myself, which, my spouse don't eat extra broccoli. He will just eat just the stir fry, but I'll just eat extra broccoli for myself. So that's the only add-on from what I do when it comes to cooking something extra. Your hands is your portioning tool. I don't use a measurement cup. I don't use measurement spoons or whatnot. You can easily use your hands and for the serving size of what you need as far as on your plate. So that's another tool that I like to use. And then the last one I like to use is, instead of a dinner plate, I use a lunch plate, simply because I won't add more onto my plate than I need to, right? So it's better to eat smaller portions throughout the day than only 2 big plates. So that's, another tool that I like to use too. Schedule your meals and snack time. Even my snack time is usually scheduled, so I won't feel hungry before I go to bed, or, in between meals or whatever not. So it's, if you can plan it ahead of time and prepare, then just do it. The importance of having a morning routine. It will start and set you up for the day, especially if you are dealing with high blood sugar and you have to measure your blood sugar levels in the morning. Hey! Okay, there. Especially if you have to check your blood sugar levels in the morning. When you have that morning routine, you already know what you need to do for the rest of your day, right? If your blood sugar is too low, you know where to go. If your blood sugar is too high, you know what to do. So, setting up yourself for a morning routine helps a lot to set the tone for the day. And I know sometimes it takes a lot to wake up a little bit earlier to be able to maintain this, but it will overall help you in the long run. and that would be eventually more beneficial for your health. Same as for a nighttime routine. Also to check your blood management so you know what to do the next morning. Medication, healthy snacking, stress reduction, meal planning, hydration, and sleep routine. I wanted to touch on real quick on that sleep routine and that stress reduction. That sleep routine, right? Often I'm pretty sure that a lot of people find ourselves scrolling through that beautiful phone of ours late night in bed, right? And how often that does it fall on your face? I had that plenty of times. But, I always try to put my phone away an hour ahead of time before I actually trying to sleep. And the reason why I do that is because it will raise your stress levels when you are on your phone constantly. That blue light that is implementing in your brain the negative things or the social media things that will be implemented in your brain. You're going to take that with you in your sleep. You're going to take that, you're going to absorb that in your body. You're going to absorb that in your health. Therefore, your heart can be at risk, your blood sugar can be at risk with all of those things. And yeah, that's why a night routine is just as important as a morning routine, as just as important as watching your diet and your exercising. So those are little things that you want to start implementing as well. I know it's overwhelming to do a lot of those things, but at the same time, if you start with small changes, then it's really manageable, because eventually it's going to become your new normal. Like I mentioned, it takes 21 days for you to create new habits, and it takes 90 days in order for you to see and feel results from those new habits, right? So this is a little bit of what my morning routine looks like. I start with water. I go outside, try to be outside before 8 in the morning to get that 10-minute sunlight in. Usually I'll be out there for 30-40 minutes. I do breathing exercises. I will take you through that in a second. I do some mobility stretches just because to wake up my body, just to get my body moving, and have green tea before breakfast, and then have my high protein breakfast. My nighttime routine this is what it looks like. I usually try not to eat. I try to sleep within 2 hours after my last meal. Think of high protein snacks. So for me, a high protein snack is not per se a protein bar. For me, a high protein snack is a low calorie wrap stuffed with grilled chicken and some lettuce and some cucumbers. I trick my mind into actually eating a meal instead of eating a snack. Because when I think of eating a snack, I'm like, let's keep going and let's keep going. Even if it's almonds or cashew nuts or whatever the case may be, this for me works better because I really be tricking my mind into actually eating a meal when it's still under 200 calories, right? So that's what I do. I drink my green tea, put my phone away an hour before I actually sleep. I do my breathing exercises. I stretch a little, and I turn the TV volume on low and try to leave it on something positive to, keep your dreams positive and your nighttime positive. I want to go through this with y'all. We're going to inhale 4 times, hold it for 7 times, and exhale for 8 counts. So what you want to do is close your eyes. Close your eyes, and we're going to inhale 4 counts in 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and repeat. And in 2, 3, 4, and hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Exhale through your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and repeat. And in 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and one more time. In 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out through your mouth. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This will improve your heart health. You know, this is something that I wake up with. This is what I do in the backyard when I'm chilling with my dogs. This is what I do when I actually lay down in bed and try to calm myself down. This is something that you can do when you have severe anxiety, when you have a stress moment at work, when you're going into an altercation with your spouse. That helps, you know. This just helps with improving your heart health. Like I mentioned earlier, exercising for your heart is just as important as to lose weight and get that snatched body and, you know, get all of that. But your heart is the main thing that you want to eventually improve when it comes to your health. Some of my quotes that I want to share with y'all. So I'm almost done. Let me pause this real quick. Exercising is prioritizing yourself. Ah! Go back. Oh, no, go front. No, go back. There we are. Stop, freeze. Yep. Exercising is prioritizing yourself. Prioritizing yourself is a form of self-love. Your why should be stronger than your excuses or your reasons on why you should not do it or why you don't want to do it. You won't let your partner cheat on you, so don't cheat on yourself. And consistency build new habits while turns into your new normal. If you think of those things consistently on a daily basis, then it's just easier to maintain the things that you need to do versus the things that you want to do. You know, when we drive, there's so many distractions and so many drive-throughs that we want to drive through because it's convenient and easy. But, you know, it's not good for us. It's just not good for us. So if you keep thinking of those things and if you keep thinking of your why, the reason that you had wrote down for yourself today, then it should be easier to maintain, to stay consistent with the choices that you have to make for yourself. Now for the ladies. Oh, again. Oh, jeez. This is not my best thing, huh? This is not my best thing. So for the ladies, I have a discount code. For those who don't know, I'm a personal trainer and I have a virtual gym, an online workout platform where I do live workouts, on-demand workouts. I share meal plans, gym plans, accountability. It's like almost like here somewhere. I share accountability. We share challenges and all that good stuff. Basically everything that you need to set yourself up for success in your physical health part. Just a little further. And I'm giving everybody that's here, all the women here, sorry. It's a women's only platform, but I'm giving everybody, all the women here, a 20% discount. The discount code will be up there somewhere. And I also believe in the raffle you can win, the ladies only, can win a one-on-one online PT session with me for an entire month, 2 days out of the week. So make sure to write down this code, SBWCD, all in caps. And this is the website, Get Fit, Get Paid, sisterhood.com. And like I mentioned, it comes with daily life workouts, on-demand workouts, one-on-one coaching, meal plans, gym plans, challenges, accountability chat, and more. And you can do these workouts literally from the comfort of your home. You're real able to see results from home. I know a lot of people, or some people, have anxiety going to the gym. They feel intimidated going to the gym, don't know what to do in the gym. Then, at home is a safer place to start. And maybe eventually you feel comfortable enough to actually go to the gym, but not per se necessary. And it's just easy for a lot of women, especially when having kids and having a busy life. Going to the gym may take only 10 minutes, but that's 20 minutes, 10 minutes to go, 20 minutes, 10 minutes back, and you don't know what's happening in traffic and whatever is going on. So, that's a 20% off. So when you go to the website, there are 4 plans, and it's the discount is for the last plan. So it's called the virtual gym. Then you get that, can add that discount code for 20% off. And it already comes with a 7-day free trial. So you start off 7 days for free, and then you can still cancel it before if it's not for you. But if you want to continue, then the 20% discount will be billed to your first month. And lucky draw winner for the raffle for the one-on-one online PT sessions. So that was my presentation for today. Thank you so much. Does anybody have any questions? Something you want to share?
How long does the training, I know it's for women, but how long?
40 minutes.
For 40 minutes? Okay. So now, there are videos, or how does that work?
So either the live workout, the one-on-one PT session, or the videos are 40 minutes. Okay. So there's no difference between the time frame of when I'm working personally with you. Now the live workouts are from Monday through Friday. Those are groups. But the groups aren't even that big. So you might be just with another women or with 2 other women. Those are at set times in the morning. And but they're also only 40 minutes. So it really only takes 40 minutes out of that one day to actually get an exercise in. And usually it already comes with a warm-up and a stretch. So the exercise part really is only 35 minutes. And, that's really all you need. If you're going to stay consistent with that, you're going to be able to see results.
So now, if a person, and I'm only doing this for the camera's sake, so if a person, if a lady wants to join, but she said, well, my work schedule, so I can't do the lives, and it don't fit.
Then you can do the on-demand workouts that are in the virtual gym. So there's a big library with all types of workouts. You can type in what you want. If you want to work on your glutes, type in glutes. If you want to work out full body, you can do full body. If you want to do cardio, you can type in cardio. If you want to do HIIT, high intensity strength, you can type all of that stuff in, and you can all find it in the library. And every week it will be adding new workouts to it. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I record the live workouts, and I will add it to the virtual gym, so you still have access to it at a later time. And then I also have the option for one-on-one sessions. Now, obviously, those spots are limited, but we can also schedule one-on-one PT sessions, so you can still have a training with me. It will still only be 40 minutes, but still going to be effective. But you will have the ability to actually ask questions at that same time frame, and I will be able to look at your form, look at your posture, all that good stuff that you probably want when you have never really worked out before. But that's included as well.
Now the workouts, does it require any equipment, or can you get some?
You can do the exercises with equipment. You can also start without equipment. But 5 Below is my best friend. I love everything at 5 Below, and the little dumbbells are only like $2. So but at the same time, during the pandemic, when everything was closed, I used to work out with grocery bags. Fill that grocery bag up with canned goods or whatever you have left in the house. Lift that up, and there you have your weights there too. So you
can fill up like the pop bottles.
Pop bottles. Yeah. Yeah. So you can make it as complicated, as easy as you want, and you can either use equipment with your imagination, or 5 Below, Amazon, stuff like that. Any other questions? No. Well, thank you so much. And yeah.
So guys, it's wrapping up. It's almost 3 o'clock. So we have some amazing, Kendra has some amazing things back here. She has some prices, and it's helpful for the fundraiser as well. So she